Welcome back to What Arty Noobs. This is a 212A. It's a tier 9 Soviet SPG. It's located on the south spawn of Prokhorovka and it's under the command of Ich hau dir eine. And my translation of German says, I'll punch you. Yes, that's what it means. Well, okay. Now he's moving off to the west side of the map. And well, he's got the 203mm howitzer. I can see that from the size, and he can do 1050 alpha, penetrating 52mm of armor. But the reload time is fairly long, 30.85 seconds. That's not bad. It's about par for a 203mm or 6-inch. Was it 8-inch howitzer? 8-inch howitzer, and. Well, he's taking it over amongst the bushes, passing the FB3805, the tier 9 British SPG, and he's found his spot, ready to go. Okay. He's dialing in on the Emil, fires one quick round into him, doesn't get anything back. So we don't know if that hit target, but he's changed firing position already. Oh, he did actually stun that Emil because one of his teammates just hit the Emil and got some stun assist. He's dialing in on the M103, still got a few seconds to go. Now, one of the good things about the 212A, which is very good actually, is that you can use vents. And that means you can improve the performance of the crew. And if you combine that with premium consumables, as Ich hau dir eine has, then you can really beef up their performance massively. Not only the reload, but also the accuracy. Almost ready to go on that strip. Lost sight of them. He's trying to work out where to put the shell. He's marked the spot on the ground where he's looking, but he needs somebody to go up and have a quick look, and that EBR-90 who's circling nearby, he might be able to do that for him. In fact, there's a T-25 Pilot 1 on the centre line. It might be a good idea for Ich hau to consider hitting that as the target instead. Instead, he's gone over to the railway line, and it looks like he's going to hit that M103. I saw a tree go down. That's probably an enemy vehicle doing that. 308 hit points. He hasn't moved that much, just back a little bit. Now, the other good thing about the 212A is you do get a lot of rounds. Some of the other Arty are limited in their ammunition. They only have, what, 16 or 18 rounds of ammunition? This one comes with 40 rounds. That's a huge amount. Which means you're not going to run short on ammo at all, and you can carry a good selection of premium ammo, which is precisely what Ich hau has done. Okay, he's decided to go to the railway line again. These are the only ones who are being persistently spotted. And another 355 hit points off the Emil too. And this time round he is changing position. It's wise to do that, especially when you've got a long reload, simply because there's a good chance you might be spotted by your tracer. If the enemy Arty's also got time on their hands, they might be looking for some trace, some sign of where you are. And that T-25 Pilot 1, well, he's a splash kill now. Rounds out and, yep, got him. Always look for that as well, the easy kill, because you might see one enemy tank which is severely wounded, and all you need to do is put the shell near him and he'll go out the game. And of course that's an extra gun down. A wounded tank can still do as much damage as a full healthy tank. He might only have one hit point left, but his gun is still capable of taking people out the game. And just recently I've seen that happen. So yes, do be afraid. Be very afraid if the enemy has only got one hit point left, because they can still hit you as hard as if they had all of their health left. Well, that was a long flight time for the shell, because it was travelling from one end of the battlefield to the other. Now, is he going to do a quick bit of counter battery? Can't see anything in that area, but There might be an enemy Arty in the field of view at the moment, and I suspect there is. Trouble is, you can't see it unless you're really close to it. There's nothing being spotted now that we've lost our little light tank. The wheelie was killed, the EBR-90, he's gone out the game. And the enemy, well, they've lost their light tank as well. Well, they've still got one, it's an MX-1390, and now we've got a Object 703 version 2. Just took a splash for 239, he's stunned. And there goes in a second round, so we've picked up some stun assist. It looks like our 703 version 2 fired 2 shots at the enemy one, because there was a double big explosion as he fired. He's probably been waiting to pop that one off. This replay comes back from at the start of the holiday ops, and these vehicles had only just come in, so people were still learning how to play them, and sometimes they were getting it wrong. It can actually be more beneficial not to fire a double round, but actually to fire them sequentially, because that way you don't interrupt your reload cycle, and you can actually get 2 shots off at the enemy, but one quickly after the other, just in case the enemy moves or he takes his shot. Well, that was a blind shot into that corner. Trying to guess where the enemy might be. There's a bush slightly to the left of that where there's a fir tree, and that's probably where that Arty might be if they were over in that corner, because that one offers the most protection. Okay, we've got the MX-1390 rushing south to do a big scouting run, lined up a shot. It looks like he's been wounded, and now he's badly wounded, and that's a penetrating shot, a low roll, 998. So he's definitely got a big hole in him now. And there he goes. The SU-130PM made absolutely certain of that kill. Okay, relocated. Got a Progetto 46 moving over to that side of the battlefield. Up on top of the hill, the enemy's only got one tank up there supposedly. And our Object 432's moving up to attack. We've got a T10 also just south of the village, and I think he's trying to do a bit of spotting. The VK at the moment's looking over to the west side, and yep, there we've got a tank destroyer, and we just lost our Progetto and our 703. That's rather unfortunate that we've lost 2 important tanks there. Our Scorpion's moving up slightly ahead of us. That Foch is still up there, and oh, now he just got wiped out. The SU-130PM just got wiped out, and there's the other one, and he's got wiped out, and unfortunately Ikao just fired his round after the kill, so that one was wasted, but never mind. The Emil 2's come into sight, and so is the Wizzy 132, but we're not loaded yet, and they may know that. They may know that we're actually in the reload. Oh, the Wizzy 132's had enough. He's getting out of there quick before a shell hits him. It's a pity, really, because he didn't realise the SU-130PM had just unloaded, so he wasn't able to defend himself, and the Wizzy 132 could have actually made a move. In fact, our guys have now made a move on the east side of the map, and they've now got as far north as the railway crossing up on the A line. And I suspect that Ikao has decided he's going to move over to the railway line himself. Or is he? I would do so, because I think the enemy is heavy loaded on the west side of the map. We can know that there's an Emil 2 and a Foch, and supposedly there's a Wizzy 132 as well. Unless they've pulled back, I'd go for that M103. Okay, unless they've pulled back, then, which they might have. Oh, that was a bit of a snapshot. It didn't hit target, and neither did that shell. And looks like our T10 has just been hit by the enemy Arty. Yep, their tanks are still halfway down on this side of the map, so it might be a good idea for both Arty to skedaddle back to the railway line for protection. Okay, the Object 432 is moving up on the M103. He's going to spot for us. And there he goes. The T10 takes the kill. So we're one tank up on the enemy now. They've still got two Arty, but so is our team. There's the 7032, rounds out. And both Arty rounds hit the target. And the 703 gets wiped out by the T10 from some distance away. But we lost the VK4502B over by the railway crossing, so he was probably taken out by the Foch, who we know is on the west side. And the T10 goes down to the Foch. Now we really do need to take out that Wizzy 132 because he could be a real pain in the butt to that Object 430. We fire a snapshot in. Both Artys do. The 432 is stunned. And the Wizzy 132 is taking advantage of it. He's getting behind him. And we're still unloaded. At this point, I say get the whip out and get those loaders to do their job. Well, there's a shot into the Wizzy 132 there, but the Object 430 is almost, well, very badly damaged. Rounds out on the Wizzy 132, but it hits the Foch. But he kills the Object 432. And that means now our sole protector is the SU-130PM. And the enemy has still got that light tank, the Foch, and of course two Arty. Now, although the SU-130PM has got a very good position up on that ridgeline, or at the edge of the map actually, because it's being so high, he is going to spot the enemy, but he really needs not to fire, and he just did fire, and that's going to give the Foch a chance to hit him. Rounds out the Foch, kill shot! That was an important kill. A very important kill, because the SU-130PM could have been the victim of a pretty hefty barrage of shells. And yep, he's still alive. But now we're looking to kill that Wizzy 132, who's badly damaged. Remember the last time we saw him, he got almost killed by the Object 432. And oh, there he is, he's been spotted. Line up the shot. We must not miss this one. Oh, unfortunately we did. And both Artys are now unloaded, and a Wizzy 132 is making his way south towards us. And he's going to know that we're still loading. If he's got any sense at all, he'll try and get to one of the Arty and kill them while spotting the other one and allowing his teammates in the other Artys to take us out. This is going to be tough. Well, he's left it too late now. If he does turn up, we'll be able to get a shotgun in, I should think, or one of us should be able to shotgun him whilst the other one takes an accurate shot. Now he's loaded premium ammo, and the 3805 has moved towards the bushes. So it looks like he's going to act as the sacrificial goat in this occasion. There's the Wizzy 132. Oh, and he's found the... Oh, the FV3805 shotguns him, but he gets hit by the enemy Arty, and so do we. Okay, well, we've lost one of our loaders. We've been stunned. We've lost half our hit points, and the FV3805 got hit as well. And that's the last minute hooter. So we're both looking forward to, well, the FV3805's on the move. He's not going to sit around. And both players... Oh, there's the F53, M53, M55 came south. And he wanted the shotgun. They both killed each other with a close range shotgun. Here comes the GW Tiger. And we're not loaded. And he, well, 30 seconds to go. This is going to be incredibly close. Don't muck this up. Let him cross the line. and then shotgun him at close range. He's gonna get close. 15 seconds, 14, 13. Oh my god, this one's gonna go down to the wire. Here we go. Yes, wins it with 3 seconds on the clock. What a game. He certainly punched him. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats for this one. It's an ace tanker for Ich hau dir eine. Yes, I'll punch you in the 212A. He got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 19 in this one. A Gore's medal for doing more damage than 10 times the hit points of his own vehicle. A Confederate medal for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. And also a High Caliber for dealing the most damage in that game. And boy, was that a game. 3 seconds left on the clock. It could have gone to a draw, but the GW Tiger bottled it. And instead of actually trying to come over and do a shotgun, he tried to drive straight to the cap. And that was a huge mistake and gave Ich hau dir eine to the chance to pop over the ridgeline and shotgun him in the side. Nice work. Let's have a look at team score. Okay, look at this. He's right at the top. 4,847 hit points of damage in that game. He just beat the SU-130PM, who up until that point was the High Caliber holder, with 4,742. So taking out that GW Tiger earned him not only the High Caliber, but also the top spot there. Well done. When it came to kills, he actually got second place because the M53, M55 killed by the FV3805, he got 4 kills. And then we got Ich hau dir eine with 3, and so did the SU-130PM. And when it came to base XP, it was the SU-130PM who got the highest amount, 1299. I suspect that might be an ace tanker, might be, or it might not. I don't know, I'm not sure. But when it comes to Ich hau dir eine, next spot with 1,139, and nobody else managed to make it over 1,000 base experience points. So you can see that these two worked their guts off in that game to, or worked their butts off, I should say, to win that game for the team. And in fact, especially Ich hau dir eine, because I've never seen somebody do that right down to the wire like that. I've seen a few close battles and seen some battles won on the last split second of the game. But, well, with a shotgun, that is pretty amazing. So, let's have a look at detail. 20 shots fired, half his ammo, 5 direct hits, 2 penetration, 16 splash. Damage of 4,847 hit points, of which 4,347 were at more than 300 meters. Just goes to show it was 500 hit points that he earned with that shotgun. 1 hit by way of splash damage. Yes, he did get hit by the Arty, and he spotted 1 enemy vehicle. That was the GW Tiger. Damaged 11 of the enemy, killed 3 of them, and did 1,676 hit points of stun assist off 15 stuns. On a premium count, he earned 43,018 credits, got 23,230 from personal missions payout. I think that may be holiday ops. And after repair and ammunition resupply, and yes, he did fire a lot of premium ammo towards the end of the game. In fact, the last round was a premium one. And so he actually made a loss for the battle of 68,341 credits. But he won't mind that because, of course, he got a very good win. 1,139 XP, 10,254 from holiday ops, took away 11,963 experience points altogether. So that's going to cause a big jump in the crew skills. But what a way to win the battle. Yeah, at the last split seconds of the game. Very well done indeed. That was exciting, really exciting towards the end. Didn't know which way it was going to go. It could have gone either way, but our player won the game. Well done. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. And thank you for watching.